It's the kickback, chit chat, roll up a zigzag and drink a six pack. I know y'all with that. Shout out to my homies, Mr. Wody and Big Stack. Get stacks. Nigga never ever been mixed match. Only when I bought a Dickie suit. Get it mixed match. We back like we left. Some it's your boy Cuddy J. Yes, y'all. On to some new news. On to some new news. Of course y'all have heard. Of course y'all have heard about what I'm about to talk about. We about to get to the nitty gritty. Let me take me a sip. And yes, that nigga drinking Bud Ice. Yes, that nigga got a Bud Ice. That nigga drinking a Bud Ice. Yes, that's me. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. I drink Bud Ice, Heineken, and Dos Equis. Just to get it straight. This right here just a cheap date. Ah, all right, guys. We get this show started tonight, man. I had been wanting to talk about this topic for like a couple days, but some other things have came ahead of this topic. Actually, I got this information after I got what we talked about with the Chicago situation with the mom and the son killing Jeremy Brown, which they are free of charges. Charges been dropped. Salute to them right there. Let them live their life, y'all. We on to the next day, y'all. We on some other shit. At the same time, while that was going on, um, back to Shreveport, Louisiana, y'all. We go. Back to Shreveport, Louisiana, we go. A Shreveport police officer punching a woman at Atkins Park. Atkins Park is a neighborhood. That's a park in Queensboro neighborhood in Shreveport, Louisiana. In Shreveport, they say Queensboro, but just because we talking to the nation and people that probably from other nations, it's Queensboro. Just get it right. But the Louisiana Shreveport way, or they say the Shreveport way, Queensboro. All right, the Queensboro, Atkins Park. There was a Queensboro Day. And in hoods around the nation, you have Hood Day. You got the neighborhood rolling 60 through Hood Day. I think the Five Deuce Hoopers do a Hood Day. Then you have other people do their own Hood Days. And Queensboro did their Hood Day, which I think that's a blood neighborhood. Was not? I don't think it's majority blood neighborhood. I don't know what it is now, but that's their day where they get to kick it. Now I gotta say shout out to the neighborhood day, Hood Day back in Shreveport, in Motown, in Wickerland, Cooper Road, Webb Chapel out here in Dallas, Oak Cliff, Hood Day in West Dallas. Not a problem. Not a problem went down at those hood days, but somehow at this hood day in Shreveport at Atkins Park in Queensboro, they seem to not get along with each other. And that's what I was always talking about in previous videos. I say we never can get along with each other um, in the public like we do when we get along with each other on social media. On social media, we liking and hearting and we all on the comments with each other until somebody disagree with you on a post. Then you delete them or unfriend them and block them, which you probably been wanting to do anyway. You just want to see, but in the public, we can't get along in the public. Every time it's a bunch of us in one spot together, it's gonna be some action. We're gonna be some action. My homeboy P Funk, Pat Hall, he went out to Kansas City, had a little thing going on for Juneteenth where he did his little catering. He was selling, his wings and shish kebabs and all that right there. He was doing this thing. He was like, man, it was 25,000 people out there, black people, and wasn't a problem. Now I ain't gonna lie, I know Kansas City known for his gangster stuff too, but for him saying that, I was just telling him before that I said it's never a time where you can go somewhere where it's a bunch of black people and expect for them to get along. But I was speaking about Hood Day, how everybody got along, which is like that every year for Hood Day back in Shreveport that I know of anyway. Shout out to Head Turner Bosco. But this Hood Day in Shreveport. Shreveport police officer punching a woman in the park. Wow. Now, when I seen the video the first time, I couldn't really tell what was going on because the video that I had was very blurry. And I really couldn't tell, but it came to me that, okay, I see what's going on. he's punching her, and all of a sudden she took off running and fell. So I don't know. So I got a new video where it turns out it's two girls actually fighting each other. One girl has the other girl locked up where she can't get up, and she's got her in a lock where she can't move. The police are trying to pull these girls apart. So what he's doing, he's hitting the girl, trying to break them up, which I think that was some foul ass shit. Y'all are trained for those type of situations where you don't have to punch nobody in the face to get them loose. You mean to tell me you a trained police officer and you couldn't get them two females apart from each other? You grown man? So he's punching the girl. He's hitting her in the face. Hold up. Y'all gonna let y'all hear this shit. It's a fight. I'll turn it around for y'all. I'll turn it around for y'all. Hell no. You see that? Shout out to We Love Shreveport Police. That dude punched that girl, dog. He punched that girl. That's some Shreveport shit. That girl, it's being girl, by the way, girl. So let me stop it. Let me stop it. So this is what happened. Apparently they got the girls apart from each other, and the girl was unconscious. They beat that girl till she was unconscious. They said what the police did. That's what they said the police did there. But they was also showing what was going on. They had to shout out to the young boys. Shout out to the young boys that was there trying to protect that young lady, trying to get the police away from them. But they was pulling their guns up at these young guys, tasers and everything. One dude had the M16. Because these guys were standing up for what was theirs. A homegirl. She might want no homegirl. She might just happen to be at the park. It's getting to a point now where we're getting tired of the police doing us like this. But at the same time, we got to get tired of us doing each other like this. We need to start policing ourselves a little bit more. That way they won't be out there policing us. You know, you wonder why they're at the fucking parks and all these venues that the black people throw? Because they know we ain't gonna police ourselves accordingly with each other because we really got hate for one another. But we show all that fake love on social media toward each other. Just waiting to have a disagreement on a post. And then that's how you really feel. Social media actually show you how people really felt about you for your whole entire fucking life. People say social media is fake. No, it's telling you how niggas really are and people really are. If you can fall out with a fucking typing or a post or a comment, and you the same, that's how strong and powerful social media is these days. Because that same person that would delete you or block you just because y'all don't have an agreement is the same motherfucker that you'll be walking in the store by and open the door for, and they won't say thank you. They won't even look. They'll mug you. They'll look at you. You'll say hello to them. They probably won't speak back. Them the same people right there that you see. People, Facebook, social media, Instagram tell on people. It ain't Facebook no more. It's people actually showing you who they really are. And with this right here video, not to get off topic with the police punching the girl, because this is what the main deal is. I'm tripped out about. I looked up this news. It's nowhere in the Google where you can find this information. I typed there Shreveport Police punching a woman at Atkins Park. It doesn't even show up. It'd be some news from 2020, some news from 2021. They got some news from 2017. Where is this news at? This shit right here just happened this past weekend. It gotta be in there. It made it to YouTube from Facebook. And guess what? You motherfuckers be doing all this, and you motherfuckers to be filming all these fights and shit, man, and 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 if you gonna film a fight, do that shit right, man. We tired of looking at the fucking ground and shit, or the side of a tree and shit because you don't know how to hold the fucking phone correctly because you too busy trying to look at the fucking fight without the phone. Look at the fight through the phone. Get the real. We want the good footage, nigga. We want footage. Y'all don't know how to get footage. If you gonna pull out that phone and record, make the footage right. Yeah, the fake ass recording motherfuckers. But hey, we know that shit's wrong in the city of Shreveport, Louisiana. Once again, I'm not gonna say Shreveport 0-4. I'm not gonna even say that, man. They ain't really. I mean, it's not like they. I'm not trying to say they're losing, but situations like this, man, we need to start policing ourselves. That way, they won't be having to police us for what they do. You don't see them at other events in the suburbs. You don't never see. It could be an event going on around the corner. Ain't no. It's not gonna be a police around because them people they know how to police themselves. We need to start learning how to police ourselves. We gotta police the fuck out of ourselves. And I'm pretty sure this fight they ended up because it was a fight that caused all this shit to happen. Um, I'm pretty sure that these girls probably had beef through social media. And then it's like, okay, I can't wait to see you at the park. And then boom. And don't think they ain't see y'all putting the guns up on them young boys, Shreveport police officers. Don't think they ain't see. We got that on camera, man. That y'all pull them guns up on them boys, man, trying to help that girl out. They ain't had no guns on them. Y'all pulling guns up. Y'all ought to check out these comments though. And this is what people saying about this situation. I just wanted to read off a few comments because people got their own opinion about certain things. One dude said they down bad, but y'all the reason why they out there in the first place. Y'all do stupid stuff, the police start policing. That's true, just like what I just said. And then they become the bad guy. Something wrong with the picture Shreveport. That was by Funny Boy 359. Which is a black person, by the way. Don't think that was from a white person. Another comment made by Seriously 6465. This is vile. You stand around and watch a woman be murdered, then complain about the cops trying to break it up. Now, I don't know. Now I don't know whatever happened with this female. Did she pass away? Nobody never said anything. It's not any news about that. That's how dead this fucking situation is. Nobody's not even talking about it. This is adjacent to what just went on in Chicago. This is adjacent to what just went on in Chicago. And somebody had said to me, why does it take certain requirements for a woman to be protected, but there are no requirements for a woman to be violated? Think about that. So this, I mean, you can't say we ain't trying to make this a woman male thing. This is it's just two situations that took place with a woman behind it. The one that had to do with a woman and a male doing something to a woman. This time it was the police. And then it's from a woman, all right. This is Jennifer Smith 6696, who I'm thinking is probably seriously 6465 girlfriend. Because she says, leave people to fight, leave people to shoot each other up. That's what people want to do. That's why it happens all the time. It's what people like. It's what people thrive off of. People video it, scream, hoot and holler, laugh, ha. Yeah, people think this stuff is cool. It's a way of life for people. Let people destroy themselves. It's that what they want to do, and that's what they love doing. Can't do anything but pray for the minds and hearts to the change. No amount to talking to people will make them change. Now, you can take that however you want to take it. But y'all probably have said some shit like that. no matter what color you from. I'm gonna read one more. Now, all right. Now, it's funny though, cause this post right here, I think with Shreveport being the city it is, it'll be more black people commenting on this shit. It's more white people commenting on here. I see. Police are allowed to use reasonable force if you're resisting. Don't get caught up if you don't want the cop punching you because they're allowed to do it. Will and man, you know what? I've been arrested a bunch of times. I've been handcuffed a bunch of times, and I let them do their fucking job, man. It's your job to do what you got to do till you get to that cell, and you gonna get out. Some of y'all got more time than money anyway. Go ahead and set your little couple days of shit out. You don't got no fucking job. Stop trying to resist arrest. But this goes back to why they beat this girl up unconscious, man. I need somebody to let me know, man, in the comments, man. Is this girl alive? What's the news on this? Somebody send me a clip or video about this situation. I know it has to be some type of aftermath behind this. What's the outcome to this? What's the outcome to this? In order for stuff like this to stop happening, though, we got to start policing ourselves, man. This right here go hand in hand with old dude, man. He's seen this, he's something and I hate to go back on this right here, man, because today's news. It's a new topic, but this is just like when that guy was in that place going to get in that little burger stand or food stand in Chicago. He didn't have to fuck with Carlicia's Wood. Nobody had to. They go in there. It's hungry. It's 11:30 at night. We all hungry. We trying to get us some food and go home. Full of that weed, that drink, whatever. It's nothing can be said where you have to go out and do each other like this. It's the same, man. It's the same. No matter every time we have a venue, where it's a black neighborhood venue. It's always some problems with it. The church house is the same way. They just don't know fighting or nothing. It's a fashion show when you go to churches. When you go to a church house, all the women want to see who got make sure they got the best looking dress on their hat with the fan to match. The same way. You go, that's how they is in the church with each other. Who can make the biggest tithe? Who to pay the most tithe? I used to go to church back in the day, and these people all try to outdo each other who can pay the preacher the most tithes. I know this preacher a bad motherfucker. See, I'm going somewhere else with this show right now, though. It made me do that. It made me do that. This right here made me do that. But all I say, man, pretty much, if we don't police ourselves, they gonna police us. And we ain't gonna like the way they do it. And it's your boy Cuddy J. The kickback chit chat. I'm out like a fat kid in dodgeball. Holla at y'all. Blah.